Hello and welcome to Ed Cycles. I'm your host, Ed. Today I'm taking a look at navigating between the Seminole Wekiva Trail and the West Orange Trail. This is particularly useful for those who are riding the Florida Coast to Coast Trail. This section of absent trail is commonly referred to as the Orlando Gap. The Orlando Gap is located approximately 8 miles northwest of the city of Orlando. Today I'm starting at the south end of the Seminole Wekiva Trail and looking at the various routes and options available to get to the West Orange Trail. The area within this gap is a mixed-use area of heavy industrial and residential areas. The length from one to the other straight line length is about 3.4 miles. The north-south streets within this gap are Rose Avenue, Orange Blossom Trail, Pine Hills Road, Hiawassee Road, Lakeville Road. The east-west routes are Beggs Road and Clarcona-Ocoee Road. I'll have a look at each of these routes. Starting here at the south terminus of the Seminole Wekiva Trail, I'll take a close look at the various options on the route and help you decide which is the best route for you. It's a great day for a bike ride. The bike trail continues for a short distance past the official south end of the Seminole Wekiva Trail to get to the intersection of Maitland Blvd and Bear Lake Road. On the south side of Maitland Blvd, Bear Lake Road changes its name to Rose Avenue. Traveling south 430 feet, I get to Maitland Blvd and my first possible route change option. The bike trail appears to turn to the west and go parallel to Maitland Blvd. Let's follow that and see where it goes. I have now crossed over into Orange County at the intersection of Bear Lake Road and Maitland Blvd. This bike trail goes along Maitland Blvd going west. The rest of today's ride will be entirely within Orange County. After 7/10 of a mile, I arrive at Orange Blossom Trail. The trail from Rose Avenue up here to Orange Blossom Trail was a regular bike trail, but it ends here. And OBT is a very heavily traveled road. I'm going to investigate possibly going along OBT or going across OBT, but I'm going to do that by car. Where the Maitland Blvd Trail ends at Orange Blossom Trail, I have the option to go straight ahead or to turn left. So first I'm going to take a look at turning left and going south along Orange Blossom Trail until I get to Rose Avenue. I'm now heading south on Orange Blossom Trail, crossing under Maitland Blvd. You can see there is a bike lane here, but that quickly disappears south of Maitland Blvd. There is a shoulder here, and that doesn't look too bad except for these areas where it disappears altogether. The vehicle traffic count for most of these roads is available on the Orange County government website. The traffic count is referred to as the AADT count, or the Annual Average Daily Traffic Count. The AADT for this section of Orange Blossom Trail is 29,163. All traffic count information that I give in this video is for the latest available, which is from 2022. This is the crossing over Beggs Road. You can see no shoulder there whatsoever, and it looks kind of rough here. And the light ahead here is Rose Avenue. I'll show the video going down Rose Avenue in a couple of minutes. Another option involving Orange Blossom Trail is to go south along Orange Blossom Trail and turn right at the first chance you get, which is Brownell Street, and then left on Apopka Boulevard. This will get you to Beggs Road. So again, we start out with the bike lane until we get south of Maitland Boulevard. There's a shoulder here. So far, so good. A little bit further, we get to the missing shoulder, but maybe you could go zigzag over there to the right and then come back over to Orange Blossom Trail right about up here. And then just past that is the right turn onto Brownell Road. Little patchy street there, but it's a short block to make that left onto North Apopka Boulevard. Now no shoulder here, no bike lanes, but it is a much less traveled roadway. I think even I would be comfortable riding the bicycle on this 2-lane road to get down to Beggs Road. The traffic count for North Apopka Boulevard is 1,340. And there's Beggs Road right here. A third option is to go straight across Orange Blossom Trail and follow Apopka Boulevard to the north and then take your first left onto Overland Road. This option will also get you to Beggs Road. Now here we are just across Orange Blossom Trail and following North Apopka Boulevard. It's a narrow 2-lane street. It's a heavy industrial area, so there's less traffic than say on Orange Blossom Trail, but it does involve a lot of big trucks, heavy equipment. There's no shoulder here. It looks pretty rough on the sides there, all the entrances and exits out of these various industrial areas. The traffic count for this section of North Apopka Boulevard is 20,800, so not quite as much as OBT, but not far from it. Turning left here onto Overland Road. Again, no shoulder. But now we do have a shoulder here. This looks decent in this section. Probably rebuilt this section when they built Maitland Boulevard. There we're about to cross under Maitland Boulevard. And back to no shoulder. There's a sidewalk here at this section at the southern end of Overland Road. No traffic count available for Overland Road. After I finish driving this segment, I'll go back to the intersection of Bear Lake Road and Maitland Boulevard to see what the options look like going straight across Maitland Boulevard. Sidewalk continues through here. Nice option to have. And back at Beggs Road. I'm back at the intersection of Maitland Boulevard and Bear Lake Road. So now I'm going to go straight across Maitland Boulevard down Rose Avenue. And it looks like a busy 2-lane street with no bike lanes, so I think I'll opt to take the sidewalk. But I'll show you the traffic along there as well. From the intersection of Maitland Boulevard and Bear Lake Road, I'm going to go straight across Maitland Boulevard at the light and go 1 mile down along Rose Avenue to get to Beggs Road. The first section of Rose Avenue does not have a sidewalk on the left side, that's the east side. So I'm going to first go across Bear Lake Road so I'm on the correct side to utilize the sidewalk as I go down Rose Avenue. The sidewalk width along Rose Avenue is 5 feet. There is some tree trimming being performed here on this day that I rode through. The traffic count for Rose Avenue is 12,397. After 1 mile, I arrive at the intersection of Rose Avenue and Beggs Road. I could continue straight on down Rose Avenue, but I think I'll investigate that option, see what that looks like by car. If you continue straight ahead, Rose Avenue continues south and goes across Orange Blossom Trail and goes for 9/10 of a mile to get to Clarcona-Ocoee Road, where you would turn right to go west on Clarcona-Ocoee Road. So now I'm heading south on Rose Avenue, 2-lane, no bike lane, no shoulder, but there is a sidewalk. Sidewalk continues on the left side, that'd be the east side. Oh, paintball place here. No sidewalks through this section. The traffic count for Rose Avenue between Beggs and OBT drops dramatically to 3,190. And that's Orange Blossom Trail ahead at the light. Passing through the intersection of Orange Blossom Trail, continuing south on Rose Avenue. There is a sidewalk on the east side only. Now on both sides. The traffic count for Rose Avenue between OBT and Clarcona-Ocoee Road is 3,302. And we reach Clarcona-Ocoee Road, where I'm going to turn to the right so I can go west along Clarcona-Ocoee Road. Got a nice sidewalk on the right side here, on the north side. The traffic count for Clarcona-Ocoee Road is 30,266. So similar to Orange Blossom Trail, with the difference being we can avoid Orange Blossom Trail, but you can't get around using Clarcona-Ocoee Road. Looks like the sidewalk continues without interruption all the way along the north side of Clarcona-Ocoee Road. And this is Pine Hills Road ahead. And now I'll return back to the intersection of Rose Avenue and Beggs Road. I'm going to try to get off over here on Beggs Road, where I believe it's going to be a bit less vehicle traffic. So now I'm going to ride my bicycle west on Beggs Road, south on Pine Hills Road, and then west on Clarcona-Ocoee Road to Lakeville Road. Beggs Road is also 2-lane with no bike lane, but it does have a sidewalk. So I'm on the sidewalk and I'm going west on Beggs. I see the underpass for Orange Blossom Trail straight ahead of me. The traffic count for Beggs Road is 9,094. The sidewalk between Rose Avenue and Pine Hills Road leaves a little something to be desired. It's like we're missing a sidewalk here to get over the railroad tracks. Yeah, the sidewalk just abruptly ends here, and I'm forced to go out onto the street to get over the railroad tracks and quickly get back onto the sidewalk. Pine Hills Road behind me appears to be more recently upgraded. It's 2 lanes each way, but again, no bike lane, so I'm going to stay on the sidewalk and have a closer look at the traffic from the safety of the sidewalk. The Pine Hills Road traffic count is 14,095. Have the standard 5-foot width sidewalk here. At the intersection of Pine Hills Road and Clarcona-Ocoee Road, I'm now going to go west on Clarcona-Ocoee, staying on the north side. The sidewalk width along Clarcona-Ocoee Road is 7 feet. Here I'm arriving at the intersection with Hiawassee Road, and notice that the sidewalk along Hiawassee also appears to be 7 feet wide. However, when I get across Hiawassee along Clarcona-Ocoee Road, the sidewalk is wider here, about 10 feet wide, so a multi-use path. This is the intersection with Lakeville Road. Interesting, that last section from Hiawassee to Lakeville is a much wider sidewalk, more of a multi-use path. As I made my way back up Pine Hills Road to get up to Beggs Road, I took the sidewalk on the other side, that'd be the east side. It's also a 5-foot sidewalk. Nothing unusual here. Pretty much the same as the west side of Pine Hills Road. I'm back at the intersection of Pine Hills and Beggs Road, and now I'm going to go west on Beggs Road down to Hiawassee. This section is along Beggs Road from Pine Hills to Hiawassee, south on Hiawassee, and west on Clarcona-Ocoee to Lakeville. On this portion of Beggs Road, the south side of the road sidewalk is in much better shape. Looks like it was recently built due to construction on this side of the highway, some development. The right side definitely looks rougher. Standard 5-foot sidewalk width here. Interesting, there's this sign here from Christine Moore, Orange County District 2 Commissioner, welcoming coast-to-coast cyclists. This is on Beggs Road east of Hiawassee. I'm at the intersection of Beggs and Hiawassee. The sidewalk here looks to be maybe a 7-foot width. I don't see the extra wide width that I saw down at the south end of Hiawassee, but since that was on the east side of Hiawassee, that's the way I'm going to go down here. I meant to say that this looks like the standard 5-foot sidewalk here, not a 7-foot. The traffic count along Hiawassee Road is 24,020. You'll notice that the sidewalk here is much closer to the pavement than on Pine Hills Road. Unfortunately, the wider sidewalk was only for the southernmost block along Hiawassee. So returning up Hiawassee, I'm going to try the other side, that'd be the west side of Hiawassee. This is the west side of Hiawassee as I make my way back up to Beggs Road. No real difference here. Same 5-foot sidewalk. Back at the intersection of Hiawassee and Beggs, I'm now going to go west on Beggs and south on Lakeville. Since I'm already on the south side of Beggs, I'm just going to stay here over to Lakeville. At the intersection of Beggs and Lakeville, Lakeville has a sidewalk only on the east side, so that's my only choice on the sidewalk. Lakeville is a much less vehicle trafficked road. It's up to you if you want to ride on the roadway. I'm going to stay on the sidewalk. The traffic count for Lakeville Road is 5,769. Again, that's the AADT, Annual Average Daily Traffic Count. The sidewalk width along Lakeville Road is smaller than elsewhere. It's only 4 feet wide. An option to Lakeville is to take these two side residential streets that are very low traffic volume, Slate Street and Elbeth Street. I'm showing them here as I'm riding back up to Beggs Road. I did not see a single moving vehicle on either of these two roads. Now I'm at the corner of Lakeville and Clarcona-Ocoee Road, and I'm going to go west along the north side of Clarcona-Ocoee Road and enjoy the wide multi-use path through this section, which will be the common section to get to the West Orange Trail. So here I am at the West Orange Trail. This short spur trail from Clarcona-Ocoee Road only goes about 800 feet and gets you to the West Orange Trail just west of the Buddhist temple on Apopka Vineland Road. I'm going to recap the options and hope you can decide which one is best for you. Either way, get out and enjoy the trails. It's a great day for a bike ride. There are other ways to get through the Orlando Gap, such as Eden Park Road and going along State Road 436. Here are the 11 different routes that I looked at in this video with some pertinent information that I hope you find useful. Let me know which route that you find to be the best for you in the comments. I'll post the GPS files for each of these options online on the Ride with GPS site. Just do a search on routes and Ed Cycles. Thank you for watching.